Okay, hiya, how are you doing? So let's get started. I'm going to start off by focusing on the breath. Many of us breathe brilliantly when we're asleep, full deep breaths, but when we're just going about our daily business, we don't breathe as well as we could. So the first thing that I'd like you to do is do a little tester, and a lot of physiotherapists use this. In fact, my lovely friends Kerry and Laura introduced me to this little practice. Anyway, so one hand on the chest and one hand on the belly, and I just want you to breathe normally, okay? Just breathe normally. And then I want you to notice when you're breathing, which hand seems to be moving more. So can you feel the breath more on the upper hand, or the movement of the ribs on the upper hand, or the movement of the chest, I should say, or on the lower hand? And when you have worked that out, actually, yeah, definitely more the upper or definitely more the lower, could you put a percentage of it? So out of 100%, could you say, oh, actually, yeah, it feels like my upper hand, for instance, is moving more. I would say that's 70% and the lower hand is 30 or 60-40 or what is it? Okay. So take a moment just to think that through. Okay, now, ideally, what you're looking at is 90% on the lower hand and 10% on the upper hand. Okay, so it might not be like that at all, because it's very common, really common, for people to breathe much more up the top than it is down the bottom. So if that's you, don't worry, it's fine, but it's a really good starting place. So we can know, if you're aware of this hand being a little bit more, then just say to yourself, okay, that's fine. So now we're going to work on deepening the breath, all right? If you're asthmatic, okay, if you have any asthma problems or any breathing problems specifically, then it's good to have specific advice, all right? So you can have a go at doing what we're about to do, but actually for asthma, there is a slightly different recommendation when it comes to working with the breath. So just to flag that up for you, okay? So you might need to just sort of gently think about lengthening the breath, but don't go into any shortness of breath at all, okay? So what we're going to do is we're now going to lie ourselves down, and we're going to see if we can drop that breath right down into the belly, all right? So lie down on your back. You're going to bend your knees up. You're going to be feet flat on the floor, hands on your tummy, all right? So the first thing I want you to do is breathe into your tummy. So really deep breaths. See if you can sort of push your tummy out. So what happens is the diaphragm moves, and as it does, it feels like the belly just pumps out. So inhale, and I'm exaggerating, exhale, the hands come back in. Inhale, and exhale. So hopefully you can see my hands moving. Now I don't want you to do it so it feels really forced and awkward. So just do a few breaths there with your hands on your belly. And notice how that feels as you drop the breath down. All right, you got it? Now take your hands onto the side ribs. So if you feel along the sides of the body there, and you'll feel where the ribs are, the bony bits are at the side. And then as you come down, you'll notice that, oh, they go. And you'll feel with your fingers at the front there as well, you can feel the lines of the ribs as they move back. So what you want to do is find the bottom of the ribs, and you want to press your thumbs and first fingers in towards the body. So you're pushing into the body a little bit, just so you get something to work against. And then you're breathing there. So as you breathe, you're thinking about your hands moving out to the sides. Okay, so take some deep breaths, and you're pushing your hands out to the side. Out to the side. All right, lovely. So do that a few times. All right, good. Now let's just stay down there with that deep breathing. So breathe deeply into your belly. So put one hand on your belly and the other hand just on your ribs. So rather than lower ribs, now move it up to the side. Okay, so let's go. Inhale, belly and rib. And then exhale. Inhale into your belly and into the ribs. Exhale. One more time, belly and the ribs. And then exhale. All right, good. So you see you're dropping your breath down. Now we're going to come to the upper chest. So this is where the breath, as I say, quite often likes to be, but it's not the best place for it to be. So hands on your chest, there, the upper chest. Inhale and breathe into the chest. So breathe into your hands here. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. All right, good. Now we're going to take the hands up. So we're going to do one breath. And don't, if it's a bit long for you, then don't worry, just, start again, no problem. And we're going to take the hands, those three positions. So as you inhale, hands into your belly. Then as you continue to inhale, hands to the ribs. And as you finish your inhale, hands on the chest. And then you're going to exhale. Exhale through the mouth. Just to really get rid of the breath. Again, inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and exhale. One more time, inhale, ribs, chest, and exhale. All right, great. Now come back up. So that is one exercise that's really simple to help you deepen your breath. Why do you want to deepen your breath? You want to deepen your breath because it helps you become more calm and more centered. Yeah? So you know that expression, when you get angry, someone says, count to 10. There's something in that. It's breathe deep, count to 10, isn't it? It's about slowing your breath down so that you move into what they call the parasympathetic nervous system. And that in turn promotes the parts of your brain which are more quiet, more introspective, and more meditative. Okay, so when you slow your breath down and deepen your breath, you immediately feel calmer. Okay, it's really powerful, very simple. All right, so well done. So what I want you to do when you move through these different classes we're going to do, I want you to really think about the breath, and I will talk about it a lot because yoga really is just so much about the breath. It really is. So we're going to do one other breathing practice here, and this is called the alternate nostril breath. This balances the left and right hemisphere of the brain. So if you're feeling a little bit tense and a little bit twitchy and a little bit hyper, it brings you back into balance. If you're feeling a little bit sluggish, tired, it brings you up a bit. So it's very good for just bringing ourselves into center. All right? So you're going to take your right hand, you're going to place the first two fingers on the forehead. You're going to use your thumb to close your right nostril, and you're going to use your fourth finger, your ring finger, to close the left nostril. If you're a bit blocked up, then obviously it might be difficult to do. You blow your nose, but maybe it's for another day, okay? So first two fingers there. So you're going to close your right nostril with your right thumb. You're going to exhale, through the left nostril. So the left nostril's open. Now you're going to inhale through the left. You're going to close the left nostril with the fourth finger. You're going to hold the breath for a moment. And you're going to exhale, open the right nostril, exhale. Inhale through the right nostril. Close both nostrils, hold the breath for a moment. Open the left nostril, exhale. Inhale left. Close, hold the breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. close, hold the breath, exhale left. So we're going to do a count. Inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2. Open the right nostril. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2. Exhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can close your eyes. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close. Hold. 2. Exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Now carry on. Just do another round by yourself. See if you've got it. See if you've got the technique. All right, good. Now when you exhale through the left nostril, just take your hands, so both hands are on your knees, bring your thumb and first finger together into what's called chin mudra. So mudra means a hand position usually. And close your eyes if they're not closed already. Now take your focus onto your breath, but just let your breath be normal now. And notice, how do your nostrils feel? How do you feel? Just in silence for a moment or two. All right, and then opening your eyes. So that's lesson number 1. That's a few breathing techniques. The second one, Nadi Shodhana, is called nerve purifier, and it's what they call a pranayama. Prana means life force energy, and yama means control of. Okay, so well done and namaste. See you on the next one.